there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. And today was one of those days, days of reflection, days of nihilism, days of shit, man. What the fuck am I doing? Days of second guessing my decisions, days of self doubting. But I record my own video. Yeah, man. I woke up and I was supposed to wake up like around 5, and I just realized that I've been waking up 5. No, and like still like I'm stalling to do the thing, to do the training, like I think it was you know on Tuesday or Wednesday, uh Wednesday, yeah. I uh I just like training very like I did all my morning routine very quick, So it's just a matter that I'm just stalling to do the things, And how do I say that? It's Wednesday. How do I say that?
Wednesday.
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 Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I woke up like I woke up 5, but then I got back to sleep because I was just like I wasn't like when you're awake, but like you're not awake, you're not aware of things. Like you're just there, like you're to say fuck it, let's get back to sleep. And then I woke up was like 8:40 a.m. And then like I did the things very quick, like the training, and I just realized that I can just make this way more faster. I'm just stalling. So yeah, and then like today, woke up 5. No, fuck, I'm gonna sleep more. And then I woke up like was, if I'm not mistaken, was 6:40 a.m. Let me see. No, actually it was like uh, uh, 6:20 a.m. So like was very, I mean, it's still kind of early. And I trained like was a good session of training. Um, and then after that, had the breakfast, and then I did this call with like one of my colleagues of I ticket. Like we discussed the alternatives to get the offers and everything, and like it was really cool. Like we talked more about the thing of like funnily enough, right? Having the mental strength to keep going because it's not fast, man. Like like to get like where you really wanna go. Like it's not like they say like oh you're gonna get there like in 3 months. No, man. Like it's the reality tends to be disappointing, right? But the thing is, keep going. Keep moving forward. Like no, thankfully, no. After so many fucked ups, like it's gonna complete 1 year on the 21st of May, and I learned a lot of things. Like I understand the patterns. Like days like this, they were way more like common, like in the beginning because I didn't have nothing, like nothing going for me, any proof that this would work out. But like now I have proof that this will work out. Like still, no, like it's a part of the process. Like actually, that's a good sign. Because if I'm just like doing like everything is perfect and I'm super motivated, probably that's not the way because the great things they're hard, and like when things are hard or difficult to do, they suck. They tend to suck a lot. So I mean that's a good way to look at it. But yeah, man. Like one thing is that I realize is that it's not gonna be all days that I'm gonna not do everything and like be 100%. Like actually, most of the days, like especially now that I did this transition, like I want to be a closer, get a closing position. Uh, most of them, because like it's even though like I'm familiar with it, like it's new. I've been like doing settings, so like it's kind of new. Like get used to it. Like it's different things, that I have to learn. And like since I'm in the beginning, I'm gonna suck a lot, and like that's part of the process. I'm gonna do a lot of mistakes, be cringy as well, and like that's uncomfortable, but no, it's part of the game. If I want to win, I have to go through that phase, that ugly phase, and it sucks, you know. Like one thing that I realized is that there's some days that you just need to take one step, do one thing. No, it's better than doing nothing, and then like you do nothing, and then you start to blaming yourself, and then like like one little thing becomes a whole another hell, like without the necessity of going that way. Like it just goes, but like now I'm aware of that. I'm like, okay, today I'm not in the mood. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I'm just gonna do one thing, and that's it for the day. And like for me, it was record a long video because that sucks. It sucks. I have to do a lot of takes, and like long video is like a video of you talking about like your experiences with sales. So, I've done this, I've done that. I studied this, I studied that. I accomplished this. I read this number. So I did that, and the first time that I did, because like it's a new script for the long. I think was on Wednesday, and it took way more takes, and like I didn't record the audio, so I said, okay, I'm gonna record again. Record I think yesterday, and it wasn't good, and then I recorded again, and then like in the middle of the recording, like the notebook died, so I had to recharge, and I was like, okay. But like on the last time, like it just took like 3 minutes, like 5 minutes at most, you know. On my first attempt, it took like 1 hour, man. Like, but like on the last one, it took like 5 minutes. It was very quick because I was familiarized. I was familiar with the script of the video. So I did that, and then like this guy, he said, "Yeah, man, let's do a mock." I was like, man. I said, fuck it, let's do it. You know. So I just did like a very quick thing there, like wasn't even like the objection handling that. Just to put a fucking repetition. You know, even though it sucks, just to put a repetition there. You know, say it sucks, ugly as fuck. No, not not one of my proudest. Okay, but like it's there. I did it, right? Even though I didn't want to do it, and like I was in the mood and I was tired. That's why. So I did it. And like now at least now I record the loom. I update it on my profile, so it's way better. No. And like yeah, man. And I've been thinking, like there are things that I want to do. Like it's small things, man. I love chocolate. I mentioned that this a couple of times. I love chocolate, man. I love candies. I love fast food. I like that. I like that. It's really cool. Like once a week, it's really cool. But I don't. I can't. I have the money, but like that's not the priority. And like I know, well, I'm gonna need the money. Because it happened before, like I wasn't expecting, for me to have to, fix my braces, and like I fuck it up, it happened. Like it's related to health, like so, might happen, might happen, So if that happens and I don't have the money, then what? Huh? Then what? So it's like a trade-off. Like you have to sacrifice, some, the pleasure of the present for the reward of the future. But like the reward of the future is not guaranteed. There's a chance. But if I don't do nothing, that's guaranteed that I'm not gonna get that reward. It's easier said than done, right? Because, But I know that's just my mind trying to fuck with me. And sometimes my mind wins. Happens. But when that happens, I lost a battle, but not the war. Not the war. The war is, until the day I die, right? And I can say that I'm winning the war. There's some battles, I lost that. I lost it. Part of the game, Part of the game. There's others, others type of in other fields, This is more career, wise. in terms of like relationships, for example. I lost a war there. Lost a war there. I learned a lot, I learned a lot, and that's what matters, right? And I didn't die. I'm here, kind of, Weird, man, weird. I've been thinking about the thing, with my friend, from high school, my best friend, Yeah, like I'm watching The Walking Dead, like rewatching, He was really good, I just finished the second season, and like, I can say like on the second season, the main protagonist was pretty much Shane, wasn't Rick, was Shane. Like, that's a very good example of like a real human being because he got his qualities and he got a lot of flaws, and that's okay, So that's part of being human. And the thing is, like when Rick had to kill Shane, because of Laurie. I hate the character, that fucking bitch. Very shitty ass character, right? But Michonne, I think it's Michonne. She's she's badass, man. She just appeared. So yeah, she's really cool. She's really cool, Michonne. But no, like because of all the things Shane done, and he tried to kill Rick. No, Rick, like, and then, like, Shane was, he was to kill Rick, and then, Rick killed him, And, like, the funny thing is, and, like, even though, like, Shane tried to kill him, like, a couple times, and, he was, screwing his wife, and, like, all of that shit, trying to be, like, the father of his son, like, he still, like, kind of regretted it, and, like, he was, like, sad, really sad because he had to kill his best friend. Then that changed Rick because now I can see like in the third season, Ricky's like when Shane died, like a part of him died as well. He became more like cold, but like you know, and but of course like it's not of course it's not the same thing. Like my thing with this friend of mine, of course not. But there's some things that I see like is similar that are similarities, right? That I look and I'm like, fuck, man. Happens, happens. Well, but the thing is, like in the Walking Dead, there's Daryl, Daryl. Like I think I watched it into like the seventh season, the seventh season. Kind of sucks, like by the end of it, but like I'm gonna watch, And like Daryl pretty much becomes his best friend, like his brother. And like I'm thinking like, yeah, man, like maybe that was shit. Like he was a friend, for a period of time. He was really a friend. But now, I mean, like for this new season, for this new chapter of my life, he's not like suitable anymore. He's not like the type of person who's gonna help me. And that's okay. Sad, but it's okay. Almost fine, There's some like they're out there, Yeah. Friends, huh? A friend. I kinda miss that. Yeah. So yeah, man. Let's keep moving forward and let's conquer. Take care. Bye.